There was an immediate sense that something special was unfolding. From day one, the atmosphere on set felt different, almost electric. It wasn't loud or chaotic, but there was a quiet intensity in the room that everyone could feel. Scenes were landing in a way that felt effortless. Performances were clicking. The footage coming back looked cinematic, polished, and emotionally charged. Audiences immediately locked onto what made Heated Rivalry so successful. When people ask why the show connected so deeply, the answer isn't simple, because it wasn't just one thing. It was a rare alignment of timing, talent, and emotional honesty. It starts with the writing. The original source material was strong, but the adaptation elevated it. The creative team took great care in preserving the heart of the story while reshaping it for the screen in a way that felt intentional and emotionally sharp. This wasn't a surface-level adaptation. Every change had purpose. Every beat mattered. The result was a story that felt intimate, authentic, and deeply human. Then there's the cast. Across the board, the performances were exceptional. Each actor brought commitment, vulnerability, and focus to their role. And behind the camera, that same level of dedication existed. From the cinematography to the direction, the crew worked with precision, but also with kindness. That supportive environment made a real difference. When people feel safe and respected, the work improves. And you can feel that on screen. But at the center of it all is something even deeper. At its core, the story taps into a universal longing, the desire to find your person. That rare connection where two people truly see each other, understand each other, and choose each other, even when it's complicated. That emotional truth resonates across cultures, ages, and experiences. And when audiences recognize that feeling in a story, it stays with them long after the episode ends. Boundaries and communication on set. One of the most important behind-the-scenes roles on the production focused on ensuring safety, consent, and respect, especially during intimate scenes. The foundation of that work was consent. Clear, open, and ongoing. Boundaries were established well in advance, and nothing changed without conversation. Every movement, every action, every moment was agreed upon beforehand and followed exactly as discussed. But the role extended far beyond that. It involved constant communication with every department on set, making sure the set was closed when necessary, ensuring everyone understood the nature of the scene being filmed, even checking in with crew members ahead of time, giving them the option to step away if a scene might feel uncomfortable. During filming, it meant staying close to the monitor alongside the director, watching not just for technical accuracy, but emotional tone. The goal was never to push boundaries, but to serve the story while protecting the people telling it. There was also an ongoing awareness of the actors themselves. Reading body language, noticing hesitation, quietly checking in when needed. It's a role that requires both structure and intuition, precision paired with empathy. Intimacy as choreography. Intimate scenes on Heated Rivalry were approached like choreography, carefully planned, structured, and intentional. Every detail was mapped out. Hand placement, body positioning, camera angles, modesty garments. Nothing was left to chance. This level of preparation required fittings, rehearsals, adjustments, and a lot of conversation. While it was physically and emotionally demanding, the structure allowed actors to feel safe within the process. By treating intimacy like choreography, uncertainty disappeared. Once the steps were learned, actors were free to focus on performance, bringing emotion, authenticity, and vulnerability to the moment without fear. That freedom is what made the scenes feel real on screen, creating an open environment. From the very first conversation, openness was essential. The approach was direct and grounded, and creating a space where actors felt comfortable speaking honestly, without fear of embarrassment or judgment. Acting is inherently vulnerable. Awkward moments happen. Discomfort arises. And instead of pretending otherwise, the production acknowledged that reality. Whether it was a modesty garment needing adjustment or a deeper emotional concern, the response was always the same. Pause, talk it through, and fix it. That openness builds trust. And trust makes difficult scenes easier and better. Many actors will tell you that the best projects are the ones where you genuinely enjoy the people around you. When respect exists, communication flows. And when communication flows, the work improves. Hudson Williams and Connor Storrie's chemistry. In any project involving romance, chemistry reads are crucial. Hudson Williams and Connor Storrie went through that process. And it paid off immediately. From the start, there was a natural connection. They communicated well. They respected each other, and they genuinely got along. That foundation made everything smoother once filming began. Their chemistry never felt forced or performative. It felt lived in. And that authenticity translated directly to the screen, becoming one of the show's most talked about elements, the hope to reach people. For many artists, success isn't defined by fame, it's defined by connection. The goal is to reach people emotionally, to create empathy, to make audiences feel seen, understood, and less alone. There's also a desire to move conversations forward, socially, culturally, emotionally, to challenge norms, to open minds, to help people grow. Seeing the show accomplish even a portion of that feels like a dream. And in a moment that resonated deeply with audiences, Hudson Williams publicly came out as gay, something he did very visibly, despite being a naturally private person. While he had rarely spoken about his personal life before, the response made one thing clear: representation still matters. Honesty still matters. And visibility can be powerful. Instant success and looking ahead. Watching Hudson and Connor's rise has been a genuine joy for those who worked alongside them. They're talented, committed, and grounded. Funny, charming, real, no ego, no facade. They bring kindness to set, respect to every department, and a sense of fun that keeps the atmosphere light, even on the most demanding days. They stand out not just as actors, but as people. As anticipation builds for Season 2, the excitement isn't just about what happens next for the characters. It's about continuing creative relationships built on trust. Returning to a project with people you already believe in allows the work to deepen. Collaboration becomes easier. Storytelling grows richer. Season 2 promises more complexity, more emotional depth, and a deeper exploration of relationships, pushing the heart of the story even further. And above all else, there's gratitude. Gratitude for the opportunity, for the response, and for the chance to keep telling stories that truly matter. Feeling lucky doesn't even begin to cover it.